Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Wait for few more minutes, sir. Just all participants will join with us, sir.
No problem, sir. Take your time.
Fine, fine. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, Kavya, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, shall we start, sir?
Yes, sir. You can.
Yes, sir. Yes, Kavya, start.
Good afternoon, everyone. I feel honored to welcome you all to the Launchpad 2026 Kickstarting BE Beginnings organized by the Department of MBA and the Department of Computer Science and Business System, SA Engineering College. Today, we are gathered for an insightful session on Industry 5.0, transforming business and technology. It is my privilege to introduce our esteemed guest speaker, Dr. Harshavardhan Reddy NB. He is an accomplished academician, global trainer, and social worker who serves as a CEO of a HVR training consulting services and the chairman of the International Commission of JCI India. An alumnus of IIM Ahmedabad and VIT Velur, his extensive qualifications include a PhD and specialized certification from prestigious institutions such as Yale University, Macquarie University, and University of British Columbia. With a professional footprint spanning over 15 countries, including the UK, Switzerland, Japan, he has trained more than 1 lakh students and employees for the organization like a British Deputy High Commission and various multinational corporations. Beyond his roles as a former international officer at IIT Tirupati and prolific researcher, Dr. Reddy is distinguished national level athlete in 6 sports, has been honored with his prestigious accolades such as Mother Teresa Award and Vistista Seva Siromani Puraskar. We are delighted to have you with you today, sir. Without your further delay, I invite Dr. Harshavardhan Reddy NB to deliver his session. Thank you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Kavya, for a wonderful introduction, and thank you, Mohan sir, Kalyan sir, and all the faculty members and the institution for inviting me. Is somebody joining, or shall we start the session, sir?
Yes, sir. You can proceed, sir.
Okay. So as I was informed, so we'll have some interactive session today. So I did not bring any presentation or things like that. So let me share my insights regarding this Industry 5.0 opportunities for the MBA guys. Then we can have a few questions and answers based on your doubts. So that's about this session. So coming back to the title, so we said like 5.0 industry transforming businesses and technology. So many of us, many of the students, see, I've been working with these academic institutions for the last 15 years. And in the last few years, at least 1.5 years or 2 years, many are thinking like AI will replace so many jobs and people lose so many jobs. And especially the people in management studies and the people who works in BPOs and things like that. So these people will be eliminated from the jobs and all. See, I have a different perspective. So definitely few jobs will be replaced. But rather than replacing, it is like humans empowered with technology. It is not like this AI or technologies are replacing us. See, every stage, see, you understand this is Industry 5.0. What about the old industry versions? So it started way back in 18th century. In 1800s, there was a concept called Industry 1.0. Previously, nobody was using machines. So initially, people thought like they're like working with hands and whatever the resources we have. So they're physically working to produce anything. But when Industry 1.0 came into picture, so many people were thinking like our jobs will be gone because machines will be working. So that's when machines were introduced. So it's all mechanization started in 18th century, 1800 or something. So this water engine, the steam, power, all these things have got into existence from 18th century. So before that, people were thinking like we are working with our hands and legs. Now, if machines comes, our jobs will be lost. So does it happen? Definitely, to some extent, it happened. But people who worked with working with machines, these kind of people got again jobs because they upgraded their skills. So people started working along with the machines. So machines did not replace their jobs. The people who learned to work with machines, they got so many jobs. So they have grown up like anything. Again, same thing happened in Industry 2.0. So there was mass production. So in Industry 1.0, they used to produce only few numbers of goods, like 10 products or 50 products or 100 products. There were some limitations because that was the first stage of mechanization. But in 19th century, Industry 2.0, when it entered, so companies were thinking about mass production. Hundreds of goods were produced, thousands of goods were produced. You can search on YouTube. Charlie Chaplin videos were there. So they're very popular videos. So how this Industry 2.0 was started and how people were treated, all these things were mentioned in those. So this mass production using electricity, these assembly lines, all these things in century. Industry 2.0 existed. So that stage, again, people were thinking, so missions are becoming big, so big industries are coming up, they're starting about mass productions. Again, our jobs may be at stake. No, again, few people improved their skills. They started working with big missions. They improved their skill sets. Obviously, they all got very good jobs. Again, in 20th century, Industry 3.0 existed, where computers started. So we know how big was the computer, first computer, and then people were thinking automation will start. So people started using computer. Nobody knows what is computer. So all these electronics, computers, all these things started in 2000 when Industry 3.0 started coming into picture. Again, then people know only working with machines. They don't know what is computer. Many of us doesn't know about computer. So again, people thought we'll lose jobs. No, again, they started working on learning computers, at least few basics. So then they all started working along with the computers. So again, in 4.0, Industry 4.0, we can say like still Industry 4.0 is going on, but then people started thinking about 5.0 also. So many industrialists are talking like Industry 4.0 is still existing and not yet completed. But again, now it is like between Industry 4.0 and 5.0 we are working on. So where this IoT, so many of us have heard this word, Internet of Things, the cyber physical systems, networking, machine learning, all these concepts started in the year 2010, 2012, where Industry 4.0 started. Again, people thought now all machines, computers, these things will replace us. No. Again, in 5.0, now people are talking about AI. See, why I'm telling all these industry versions is every stage, people thought like we lose jobs, we lose opportunities. No, everywhere it is the technology or the machines or the computers are not replacing us. They are helping us because we only invented all those things. So you people should think like this AI or whatever technologies which are coming up in 5.0, they are not replacing us. We need to work with them. We need to learn, upgrade our skills. So whatever course you join in your bachelor's or master's, whatever it is, so the courses are limited. So they give you the foundation knowledge, but alongside you have to understand the current trends and then learn few things. So you can do some certificate courses or in the college itself, you can learn few things where it helps to get some jobs, or even if you're thinking about a startup. So your foundation, your courses will give you some foundation. But again, regarding to this 5.0 industry thing, so you have to learn a lot of many things. I'll share you all those things, what all you can learn to get more career opportunities. See, this Industry 5.0 is nothing but humans with AI integration, or you can call it as human AI collaboration. So AI, definitely, please remove this in your mind. AI is not replacing our jobs. AI will definitely help you to improve your careers. When you think human plus AI collaboration is the concept, it is not the replacement, it is a collaboration. And many of us are thinking about now innovation, sustainability. Whole world is talking about ESG things, environmental, social governance. So many industries wanted people who knows about innovation and sustainability. For this, so AI will definitely assist you. It will improve your skills. It improves your productivity. It improves innovation. It actually is helping you. It is not replacing you. But few people will be replaced. Who are those who are not upgrading their skills, who are not ready to learn new things, who doesn't know about AI, who doesn't know about collaboration, innovation, things like that. So when you think in that lines, start working on AI, learn few things about AI. Now you are entering the college at one of the most exciting times in the history, because now every 10-15 years the things will change. Like industry, initially it was like 100 years, 50 years, but now every 10-15 years in technology is changing and a lot of trends are coming up. So that is why still Industry 4.0 is existing. It is still working on, but again a 5.0 started. So Gen Zs, so very fast, very innovative, very creative. So many things are coming up very early. So every 5-10 years now things will change. So now we are entering the college in the most exciting times, because now the whole world is working on AI. So ChatGPT is doing a lot of things. So here you have to think like a technology and human creativity or redefining your careers. It is not replacing, they are redefining your careers, and it's not replacement, it is collaboration. You think in that lines, think positively, definitely you'll get a lot of opportunities. See, the world now is moving beyond automation. In Industry 4.0, many missions, even I've been visiting a few industries like Coca-Cola and even Amazon, things like that. So these people were using machines, but now they're understanding how the process are working through AI. It is all data centric. Many of you have heard this word called data analytics. Now, this data will be used to process many things, to understand things, to take decisions. So for all these things, you need some data. Who will process the data? Previously, humans used to understand the data and process it. But now the machines are doing it. I mean, the artificial intelligence is doing it. Previously, human intelligence was taking a lot of time, but now artificial intelligence is doing that in seconds and minutes. So that's the only change happened, but definitely decision should be taken by the human itself. The person who works and who takes decisions is human, not AI or a computer. It is literally helping you. So that is how you should think. So it is moving beyond automation. Human intelligence, creativity, and empathy are becoming more valuable assets in the industries now. And businesses are seeking like professionals who can collaborate with AI rather than compete against it. Don't compete with AI. AI is doing this, so let us do this. No, take the help of AI. Definitely, you will grow in your careers. See, I'll tell you, son of Tesla, for example, AI-driven cars you have been seeing. So that's what AI is all about. Now, still human will be there. Human has developed all these systems, but definitely it is like auto. But now Tesla may not work in India because that automatic driving is only allowed in USA, not even in Japan, because people are not up to that. So before it comes to this stage, so we have to learn all these things. Now Siemens, they have digital twins and they have smart factory solutions. Amazon, previously they used to use physical machines in the layouts in their warehouses, but now it is all automated. Now humans may have some oversight, they may not see some things, but now the machines, the AI, artificial intelligence, robotics, so these things will not do like human oversight. So they will definitely be 100% sure. So now they are replacing many of the.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir, I'm audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Proceed, sir.
It got automatically muted, I don't know why. Okay.
Fine, sir. Okay, sir. Fine.
So this institute, they're working on robotics in doing surgeries, but definitely supported by a doctor. So it is making doctor's job easy. So it means it is assisting them. So likewise, whatever industry you take, they are replacing few jobs, but they're creating more number of jobs. So that's what Industry 5.0 is doing. But if you are aware of these things, and if you learn few technologies and courses which are relevant to Industry 5.0, so then only you can get a lot of career opportunities. So in this case, so even in India, so recently, forget about Amazon or Tesla. So yesterday I had a conversation with one management expert. See, that is a networking organization. It's one of the biggest networking organizations across the globe. They have a lot of people who have MBAs and CSBS, people like that. They're working with them. So usually what happens in networking, one person should meet another person. So for that, some management guy should be in the middle. So he negotiates with the people. He arranges a meeting. He talks to this person, know the requirements. He talks to the other person, knows about his acceptance and convenience. Set up a meeting, talk to them, ask them to meet, arrange a meeting. Once the meeting is done, take review, and based on that, further negotiations can be happened. This is the usual process. Till now, what has happened? But now many people are not ready to do this. companies needed quick response. So I want to meet some person, I want a quick response. And whom to meet, it's a big question. So the organization has more than 10,000 members. So now finding out my right person is very tough among the 10,000 members. For that, they were using some MBA guys. So they will sit, they know if I want to meet some X person, I want to meet a person who is working in AI, maybe in production or logistics. So now I want a person like him. So now the MBA guy sits on the table, takes the whole data, reads the whole data, and he finds people who are working in this particular area or who are experts in this area, and then talk to them and understand their interests, acceptance, and then arrange a meeting. This is what happens. But now they're developing a small tool. It is just a WhatsApp chat, which is aligned with a website. Where on the website, they'll have the data of all the 10,000 people, all the 10,000 members. To what extent they'll understand what industry they're working in, what are the future aspirations, what are their likes, what are their dislikes. So all these things they're trying to understand and enter the data in a website. This is been automated. They'll share a Google form and all whole data will be getting to the website. The next step will be they have created a chatbot in the WhatsApp. So I can directly chat with the chatbot which in there in the WhatsApp. I'll tell like, so I want to meet a person who is working in logistics industry and who is implementing AI. So immediately after this message, the automatic bot will scan the 10,000 members and select few members who are working in this area and immediately send an SMS to them. They will get to know, so some Harsha is interested to meet me for so and so reason. So among that 15, 20 members, maybe 5 people may show interest. So then it will come to me. These 5 people are interested, they're working in this area, their likes and dislikes are this. Do you want to know something extra? So again, I can directly chat. So this whole thing happens within few minutes. So among the 10,000 people, I can get the right person, 1 or 2 or 3 within few minutes. So this is the level of things companies are looking into. This is the level of perfection, quickness people are looking for. So now, do you think the MBA guy job is replaced now? No. So the same number of people may not be there, maybe 10% or 20% people are removed from the organization. But definitely, once this is done, then human comes into picture. Now, this whole job human used to take 1 week to 10 days. But now with the help of AI, it has been done in 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes or maximum 10 minutes. Now, again, this MBA guy comes into picture, then he'll have a physical conversation with both these partners and arrange a meeting, then take reviews or report whatever it is, and it is done. So now it is directly helping this MBA guy, not replacing him. And if you don't know how to use this, or you don't know how to collaborate with this kind of AI tools, then it will be a problem. Those people will be replaced. This is what you guys need to understand. This is one example. So many of us recently have been to Madanapalli. This guy has a showroom, some bike showroom. Now,
Hello, sir. You are not audible, sir.
oh, why is this getting muted? Yeah.
Now it is okay, sir. Fine.
Yeah. So these guys are working on a virtual platform where you can experience this bike thing. You can physically touch. You will get the feel of touch, and if you sit on the bike, how it looks. So all these things are incorporated in that. So now many of us especially in the cities, going to a showroom and physically seeing a bike or a car is very tough job. It takes whole day. But now with this application, it is literally easy. If you like it, so then you can go to the showroom and do it. So it is like, again, helping us, making our jobs easier. So these kind of things are coming up. So you all know the drone technology. So many of us are working with drones now. So drones are being used in Amazon warehouses. Drones are used for deliveries. Drones are used in agriculture. So for all these things, again, you need a data. You need some mechatronic knowledge. and then use those data and take some decisions. So recently I've visited one agricultural land, so in Gujarat. So they are using drones for sprinkling these fertilizers and all. And again, here also they are using AI. See, using drones for fertilizers is an old concept. It's like industry 4.0 concept. People were using it. But now again, there is some change happened between industry 4.0, 5.0. Same drones are being used, same sprinkling process, but only change is, if you observe, and if you know about farming, or many of your parents will be farmers. So even my dad is a farmer. So if you talk to them, they'll tell you. So in the whole land, maybe 1 acre of land, so every plant may not be needed the same quantity of the fertilizer. So few plants may be good, they don't need fertilizers. Few may be very bad, they need more fertilizer. Few may be average fertilizer. But when you sprinkle these fertilizers, so for every plant, it goes equally. So that's the problem identified in industry 4.0. Now in industry 5.0, it is a small change is done because now AI got into picture. So AI will scan these plants. So they have a sensor. It will scan all the plants while sprinkling. While scanning itself, it will understand. So how much quantity of fertilizer is required to that particular plant. So this level of AI work is going on. So by using that, it is reducing the costs, and it is also not damaging the earth and not damaging the plant. So because they're thinking about sustainability also. So this is the small change. So here, what is happening? It is not replacing any human. Again, human is there, but it is helping us to take right decision. Right quantity of fertilizer now is being fixed for each and every plant. So that is what drone will go, understand, and just whatever quantity is required, only that quantity will be sprinkled on the plants. So like this, every industry is now equipped with AI, and next 5-10 years, you can see a lot of changes in this. So now, guys like CSBS or MBAs, you have to think in that lines and learn few things. For that, you need to understand few things. One, so AI assisted decision making. Now, in all these cases, AI is helping us to take right decisions, number one. And data-driven things, especially for MBAs who are in marketing or who are in finance, so they want data-driven approach. So for everywhere, data is important. Based on the data only, you will take decisions. But now AI is helping you to process the data. Thousands of files, lakhs of files, you are no need to study. Now AI will do the job and give you if some shortlisted data or processed data. Among this processed data, then human intelligence should work and you should take a decision. So you should understand this data-driven approach is extremely important in the next few years. And customers also need some personalized experience. How can you create it? If you want to create personalized experience, you need to understand each and every customer by using data. Again, it adds up with data. So now I've given that one networking organization example. Here, the platform is understanding each and every customer or the member of the organization. So you know who he is. So it will understand me also. It will understand whom I want to meet. So it is giving me a personalized experience. And hybrid and remote working model. So it is not like now physically you have to go to office, sit there and work. Now it's all becoming remote, becoming hybrid. Many of the software companies are going into this hybrid model. So you should be ready to adopt to these things. You may not get a physical AC cabin to work on. So you have to work anywhere, everywhere. And again, platform-based ecosystems. So sustainable and ESG focused strategies. So all these companies, most of the MNCs are looking for ESG experts. So as I said, environmental, social governance. So this is what important for all the manufacturing companies, especially they're looking for these kind of solutions, these kind of strategies. Again, for that, you need to understand how to use AI in decision making. So then you can frame a good strategy. So now emerging technologies are like AI, everybody knows about it. And a new concept called generative AI. So this is coming up in the recent days. Machine learning, you all might be heard. It is now advanced machine learning. IoT is anyways there. It is not fully complete. Now it will be like AI-enabled IoT. This blockchain, digital twins, cloud computing, robotics, cobots, all these technological concepts you all know. Especially cybersecurity is being now highest priority given. And artificial reality, you all know AR, VR. Now it is like extended reality, big data analytics. So these are few technical concepts. And especially for the CSBS students, we are coming up to the end. So for CSBS students, you have careers as a business analyst and data analyst. So AI business consultant. See, because you people will have both the knowledge. You will have some technology and even business knowledge also. So you are the right guys now industries are looking for. This product analyst, so maybe digital transformation associates, ERP consultant, supply chain analyst. So our roles will be like a strategist, a analyst, a decision maker. So after your course, you should be a decision maker, not a worker who works in a company. No. Now those jobs will be replaced. So technology, you can become a technology consultant or ERP consultant, things like that. Even for MBAs, so you'll be like strategic consultant. You may be a product manager who will not go and sell a product, but you'll understand the customers, take right decisions to increase your sales. So digital marketing, definitely there is no replacement to digital marketing, but to some extent again AI is helping us, but it will help us to take decisions only. Again, it will analyze. So if you go to Meta, it will give a lot of analytics. So based on these analytics, you can ask AI how to improve this reach or how to grab these areas, things like that. You can ask questions. It will give you a few suggestions. But again, you should understand the real scenarios and take a decision. So it can be a business development manager, digital marketing manager, innovation manager, whatever it is. So these MBA guys should understand how to use these AI tools and then take right decisions. So even in every area, HR analytics, financial analytics, so data analytics will be the future. So you have to understand how to learn and use this data analytics. Startup, you can always think of startups and you can become some sustainability consultants. So these kind of things. And there are a few technical and human skills which you all need to learn. So definitely AI literacy is one of the most important aspects. So many things are happening in AI. You just need to understand. No need to know the technologies. You don't need to work on programming or how AI should be developed. No, nothing. So there are so many tools. How to use them. So this basic literacy everybody should have. And next important thing is data analytics. There are so many courses offered virtually online. Even your institute, you can also demand for a short-term course on data analytics. You need to understand how to use these things. For data analytics also, there are many tools. You can just understand them, how to use it. And basic Excel, MS Office is always useful for doing some basic stuff. And now advanced tools are like Power BI, SQL basics, prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is becoming very famous nowadays. So AI should, if you want to use AI, you should give right prompts to them. How to give a prompt is a big course. Even we all use ChatGPT for basic things, for basic messaging, for basic reports. You are doing your assignments also by using ChatGPT. But now, where again, universities are thinking like developing tools or using tools which will catch you up. So it will show where you have copied everything. If you have used ChatGPT, it will show you have used ChatGPT. Or you have used Gemini, it will show Gemini, Perplexity, whatever it is. So there are some advanced tools that you need to learn. And this prompt engineering or how to give prompts to this AI is an important course which you all need to learn. Because if you learn these skills, definitely you can adopt and collaborate with AI. And again, cloud computing, cloud fundamentals or basics. So everybody need to understand. And these are some technical aspects. And again, human skills cannot be replaceable. You should be good in your communication. You should be good in your leadership skills, because all these MBAs or CSBS, whatever management course you do, you're all leaders, you're all managers. So these basic leadership things you have to learn. These are physical things. There is nothing to do with AI or technology. It may be industry 4.0, 3.0, 5.0, whatever it is. Leadership and communication are basic things which every human need to have. And emotional intelligence, you have to learn some courses, participate in some sessions. You have to develop this emotional intelligence, because of this AI, again, a lot of psychological aspects are coming up. For this, they have to have people with good emotional intelligence. So if you are really interested, do some psychology courses also, some short-term courses, which will definitely help you. And this critical thinking skills are also very much required for these guys. because you'll get data. Obviously, you'll get data. AI will help you to get some data. Again, if you want to take a decision, so your critical thinking plays a crucial role. Your experiences plays a crucial role. So all these things cannot be replaced. This may be some shortcuts. AI can give you some information, it may be processing some information, but ultimate decision maker, ultimate man who works on the flow definitely is a man. So your critical thinking skills are also extremely important. And negotiations. See, AI cannot negotiate with customers. AI cannot negotiate with a B2B client. Definitely that should be done by a person. It can do to some extent, as I was referring to the network organization, it can negotiate and fix up a meeting, but it will not close the deal. Again, human is a person who will close the deal. So these MBA people or whatever management people, you all will not be replaced. If you doesn't know about AI, if you doesn't know about data integration, if you doesn't know about how to use this data analytics or tools, then you will be replaced. Or else your jobs are will have that value. Nobody can replace this. So, and the only thing, one keyword for whole thing is like adaptability. So you need to adapt to the current changes, learn new things. Definitely it will help you. So industries, so where you can look for some career opportunities like edtech, education technology, we call it as edtech, health tech, agri tech, fintech, green tech, all these things. So every industry, every area is looking with AI, looking for AI powered startups or looking for AI powered strategies to improve their sales, improve their production processes, improve their consistency, improve their productivity. All these things are extremely important. So in all these areas, you can think of to building your career. For these, you need to earn some industry certifications. You can build some projects and portfolios. You all do industrial visits. Go and understand how the industries are working now. So maybe you work with AI. Now give some solutions, find out some solutions. So this company is working like this. So can we improve the process? Can we improve their productivity? Can we improve their sales using AI? So these kind of things you need to work alongside with your physical course. So if you can do that, do some courses, so definitely it will help you to build your career. So in your job interviews, this is what you need to do. So emphasize more on the analytical thinking, critical thinking, design thinking, project-based learning. So these kind of things you work on. And coming to the courses, so this is the final set of slides which I wanted to share. So you guys need to do some courses like ChatGPT and generative AI. Definitely for productivity, it will be useful. So start using it. It is not so easy to use these versions also. Now, cloud AI is one important aspect, Perplexity, Gemini, all these tools, start using it. Not for doing your assignments or something, but to your career, wherever it is useful, so start using it. So everybody will use it, but how different you use them, utilize them for the company is the most important thing. And you do courses on prompt engineering. And there's a course called Microsoft Copilot or this Google Gemini. The Copilot will is little advanced and critical thing. So Microsoft Copilot, you can do some courses, and you can find in online courses relevant to AI for business decision making. And maybe if you are really interested, you can also learn about this machine learning fundamentals. Don't get into the technologies, but you understand how machine learn works, how it is helping AI, how these things are helping to improve the processes. So these things you can just understand. See, as a manager, you should be jack of all. So that's what we used to say. So you may be expert in 1-2 areas, but definitely you should be jack of all. You should understand all these things to control your people. So there are so many platforms like Coursera, Google, Microsoft Learn, Google Cloud Skills Boost. All these platforms you can find these courses. Even AWS Skill Builder is also there, one platform where you can get all these courses. And coming to data analytics and all, it is Tableau is one important course you can do, and Power BI, SQL. So these basic courses you can do, and even Microsoft Excel, you can learn advanced Excel. So many industries are still working on it because every industry cannot get into ERP solutions. So still most of the companies, 50-60% of the companies are still working in Microsoft. But you need to be a little advanced, not like basic Excel, basic Word, everybody can do. So learn advanced Excel and things like that. So for business analytic roles or data analytic roles, so these courses will definitely be useful. You can become a good strategist. And even for data analytics, you can learn Python, Pandas, NumPy basics, all these few courses you can learn to become a good data analyst. And many of us get into this project management thing. So most of the MBAs in cities, every industry wanted project managers. So for this, you can learn a course called Agile and Scrum. You can just learn the fundamentals. And there's so many project management courses. With Lean Six Sigma also you can learn, because many factories who are working with humans, these companies are looking for people who are experts in Six Sigma, and they have different belts, like it starts with yellow belt or something. So that is required. That is required for MBAs, at least, to get into some production industries. This will be useful even in IT also now. Many of the operational roles, operational manager roles, they wanted to have this kind of courses. And again, in cloud, you can do AWS cloud practitioner course and Microsoft Azure fundamentals. We call it as AZ 900. And Google Cloud Digital Leader. So is another important course if you want to just learn about cloud computing and things like that. So even for non-technical managers, that will benefit to understand how this cloud-based business operations work. So you all need to understand these courses, but nothing to be an expert in this. If you want to become an expert, definitely will help you. But especially CSBS guys, you can definitely become experts also in this, because you do have some technical basics, foundations. And again, cyber security is one of the key areas where in the next 4 or 5 years it will increase, because of this AI, a lot of things are happening across the globe. So many industries are looking for people who can work in cyber security area. So there is a course called Cyber Hygiene, and there are so many courses in data privacy, information security. Now information is everywhere. So securing information is one of the toughest jobs nowadays. So for that also, there are a few courses where you can learn. And every professional, every individual should understand these digital risks. Industry 5.0, many are worried about it. So that is one area where you can build your careers. And again, e-commerce, digital marketing are definitely need of the hour. For the last 10-15 years, everybody are working on this. But now we need to learn some advanced SEO and SEM, things like that. The social media marketing, Google Analytics. So Google has a lot of courses. So you can easily learn them, and they are giving certifications also. They'll be recognized across the globe. And content marketing with automation. So these are very much required for students who are looking for opportunities into branding. Maybe you can help startups or many more industries to increase their sales and visibility. People who are in finance, so you also have Power BI for finance. You can also learn SAP ERP fundamentals, business valuation basics, and there's a concept called financial modeling. So all these things are useful for decision making in finance or operations. So people can think about these kind of courses also. And again, if you're looking for innovation area, or if you're thinking about entrepreneurship, so then there are courses like business model canvas, design thinking, lean startup methodology, innovation management. So these kind of courses also you can look into. These basic skills are very much valuable for aspiring founders and entrepreneurs. So many of us nowadays, government is also encouraging startups. So you can think of these kind of courses when you are in college itself, and get into the startup ecosystem very easily. And again, soft skills, and as I was telling, this basic communication skills, public speaking, negotiation, working with teams, conflict resolution, decision making, leadership. These are fundamentals. If you learn this AI or not, that's immaterial, but all these soft skills part, please don't neglect them. So people may think now everything is done by AI, so nothing will be done by us. So no need to learn this kind of communication things and all. No, robots will do to some extent. It will not replace you. All these skills, these are the core skills which human will have. But never in this, these robots or whatever industry 6.0, 7.0 also will not replace a human completely if you have these kind of skills. I've seen Robo movie, right? So that's what happens if you'll teach all these skills to robots. So don't think in such a way. Take it positively, and if you can do all these courses, So definitely it will help you to build your careers. So usually there are some internationally recognized certifications also. Like I was telling, Google Data Analytics, it's internationally certified course. You can do it, get a certificate. Microsoft Power BI, it is for data analytics. Please do that course. AWS Cloud Practitioner, Azure Fundamentals, this Six Sigma, Lean Six Sigma, Yellow Belt, PMI. So PMI is one of the most important organization for project management. So their certification is valued across the globe. And for digital marketing, there's a simple course called HubSpot and Google AI Essentials, IBM AI Foundations, Tableau Desktop Fundamentals. All these courses, these are few courses. I can even share this information with your faculty also. It can be circulated. So all these courses are internationally recognized courses, and these certifications you can use for your jobs across the globe, not only in India. So this next 3 years or 4 years, whatever your course duration is, 2 years. So please plan accordingly. So understand what can be done. So what career you are looking for, what industry you want to get in. So fix it now. So next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever the period is, set some targets along with your physical courses. Please focus on these kind of courses which will help you. And even next 2-3 years, you are coming out. So, but that time industry 5.0 will definitely expand like anything. Still, few jobs will be losing. So definitely companies will be looking for more experts. So you will be competing. You are not in the starting stage. Already 5.0 is into existence. So next 2-3 years, many people who are already working with industries will get expertise in these areas. So you should compete with these kind of people. So definitely there will be a lot of opportunities. Don't take AI negatively or industry 5.0 negatively. It definitely creates a lot of opportunities. So your degree earns you eligibility, but your skills in these areas create opportunities. But your adaptability and continuous learning will definitely lead you to success in industry 5.0 era. So these are few things I wanted to share. Wish you all the best for all your careers. And if you have any questions or doubts, we can have some interaction now. Floor is open. Yeah, anybody, if you have any question, doubt, you can.
Students, you may ask any kind of questions. Please carry on.
See, in teaching, we used to say there will be two versions. If you don't have questions, so either you understood everything or you did not understand anything. So tell us what is it. So some questions, if you have, you can ask, or else it's fine. The floor is open.
Students, you may ask any technicals and non-technical also. Okay, related to HR or business management or business. You may ask any kind of question, please.
Yeah, definitely, the small businesses can also adopt. So there are so many physical tools and free tools who can use. I mean, the new startups or new small enterprises. So many of the MSMEs are also using AI to integrate something to improve their processes. It's not like completely bringing some machinery or automate everything through robotics, because that budgets will not be allowed. But definitely using all these tools, the decision making could be better. So maybe they may be writing emails physically now. They may use ChatGPT to make it little better. So that kind of stuff, any MSME or any small industries can also do. And even government is also supporting in few areas, because each state has a different policy. But you can also think about all those things. So you are the people. So that's why as managers, you need to understand what all are available, what all resources, AI tools are available in the globe. So what are all free, what are all can be used with a minimum budget, or some industries may have more budget, so they can implement whatever they want. But this small industries, new industries or startups, micro industries, they may not have big budgets. So they can use a lot of free resources to some extent. So they can improve their processes, they can improve their decision making to some extent. So that can be implemented, sir. which industries in India will benefit the most from industry. See, it is not like few industries, especially in India, agri industry and software industry are booming up, but definitely each and every industry are getting into AI. This industry 5.0 thing will affect all the industries. So few may be done now, few companies may take it in the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, but next 4-5 years, industry 5.0 will be implemented in all the sectors. But for now, India is looking for a few industries like technology and automobile industry. They are looking for industry 5.0 changes. And especially as a citizen of this country, I say like it is very much required in agri area. That is why agri-tech is becoming up. Most of the states are giving a lot of subsidies and support to industries who are coming up. I mean, startups who are coming up in agri-tech area and ed-tech area. Because agriculture is heart of India. So there, if you can implement this industry 5.0 strategies or tools, definitely it will be helpful for the country like India. And as telling next 3-4 years or 5 years, every industry need to adopt industry 5.0 and every student must learn tools relevant to industry 5.0 or else you will be replaced. Yeah, in logistics sector, obviously it is there. It started in Amazon. Now, most of the companies who are working in logistics, they're all working in this industry 5.0 area. You know, when Swiggy, Zomato, people are also thinking like replacing these deliveries from human to this industry 5.0 tools, maybe robots or drones. So they have been experimenting now. It is not full-fledged concept, but again it will come. Maybe it may not be in India because it will be very tough to manage in India, but in many countries it is being already experimented, especially in Amazon warehouses. They're all doing this logistic work through AI integrated robots itself. They are already working on it. Even Elon Musk is also working on it very extensively. It will be coming, but definitely in logistics area also it will support. But now to some extent for taking data, for analyzing data, for all these things, definitely in logistics area also it has been already implemented. But completely automation with robots and all, it may take some time. How first year engineering students prepare for industry 5.0? See, these engineering people, they're all they should get into these technological aspects. See, as managers, we can focus on using them, but they have to learn how to develop them. So that's the only thing engineering students do. But first year, it is very early, but they can understand what are the trends coming up in the next 3-4 years. Take the help of your faculty or industry experts. Understand what are the main core areas where you can learn things like AI and implement them. And then from second year, you can start working on few things. I mean, few courses or whatever courses I've suggested, these are all courses for managers, MBA students. But for engineering students, they need to more focus on technology. So those kind of courses, awareness they need to create in the first year. And once awareness created, then you set a goal, and then next 2-3 years, you work on those goals by learning some interesting courses or something like that. But it's all completely technological courses. They're not like data analytics or things like that. So they'll be in the developing stage. Yeah.
Students, any more questions?
In finance, already I've shared few courses. No? So accounting, all these already ERPs are doing this job. But definitely now there are many more courses coming up. So especially in finance, we have this Power BI for finance, and SAP, advanced SAP is coming up. So many industries are looking into. And financial modeling, there is a concept. So this will be helpful for good decision making. So business valuation basics, all these courses you can work in department. So it will all help you how to do audit and all. See, I don't know how many of you heard about this. Last month, there was a big accident in a company called Vizag Steel Plant. It's in Andhra Pradesh. It's one of the biggest public companies. So they have very big accident. The only problem is they could not audit their emissions. They could not actually assess the risk which is involved in that accident. But if they have used AI, definitely it would have identified. So this accident may happen in a few hours or a few days. So this assessment was missing. So in the finance also, many companies are not investing properly. They could not manage their finances properly. But definitely with the help of AI, data analytics, it will tell you what decisions you need to take. It will suggest you how can you take decisions. If you take this kind of decision, what will happen? If you take other decision, what will happen? All these repercussions also, these AI tools will help you. So with that, definitely you can take a proper decision. So many companies are thinking like integrating AI into these ERP things, so that their time will not be wasted, and they can take efficient decisions also. Yeah.
Yes, students, any more questions? Okay. Sir, can we wind up the session?
Yeah, sure, sir. No problem. So once again, thank
Just-
you for all the students and faculty for the opportunity. I hope students have learned something new
Yes.
today. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And I will stop with that vote of thanks, sir.
Sure, sir.
First and foremost, heartfelt thanks, you, sir, to our esteemed Chief Guest, Dr. Harshavardhan Reddy, sir, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to share such invaluable insights and expertise with us today about how AI tools helping with the next generation industrial 5.0 to started with the Tesla and then Amazon warehouse system technology, how the AI tools are implemented on those areas, and how AI scans the trees and sustainable development and implementing the a 5.2 industrial technology and taking the right decision and data driven approaches and processing the lacks of data, processing the data, the futures or a lack of job opportunities in the area of AI technologies. And your presentation was truly inspiring, sir. We would also like to extend our sincere gratitude for guiding the students of MB and CSBS department for the future computer related, job related industrial 5.2 technology. And special thanks to our technical team which runs on Microsoft Teams. And finally, thank you all the participants, students, and thoughtful questions and enthusiasm are what made today's session such a resounding success. Thank you once again to everyone present. We wish you a great hit and look forward to welcoming you on to our future events. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Thank you all. Wish you all the best. See you soon. Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.